everyone, welcome to another Steel Vengeance construction update. My name is Jim from WildGravityTravels.com, and we are checking out the progress on Steel Vengeance. We have a special treat coming up for you today, or in this video, with a hard hat tour of Steel Vengeance towards the end of the video, so please stay tuned for that, as we will be getting a walking tour from inside there. The first half of this video right now, we are shooting on Thursday, and the second half with the construction tour will be shot on Saturday. So 2 days apart. We'll probably see a few bit of differences, but also coming up in the Thursday portion, we'll have some outside views coming up from the campground and the Cedar Point Shores parking lot. Now, first thing I want to look at while we're standing here today is the removal of the entrance area. And this used to be the main entrance to Main Street. And obviously you can see there the track for Steel Vengeance is very low to the ground, and you won't be able to go through there. You can still actually see the height stick from Main Street still in place. On down here though, we do notice that opening where we saw some track being put in and installed, and I almost wonder if this could be our new entrance to the queue. It's either going to be there or down on this side. It is something we will try to find out during our construction tour, again coming up at the end of this video. So that's about it from this area, and we will probably be seeing a little more of it as the video goes along towards the second half. Stay tuned for that, and thanks for joining us on another construction tour of RMC Main Street. From over on this side, next to the train station, we see the track work we've been seeing, and again, the lift not really climbing any higher than it already has. We expect it to get up to that 205-foot tall height, as announced now. So we'll be watching for that. That may or may not happen until the off-season hits. Out here in the Cedar Point Shores parking lot, we can see one of those twists going into place, that mysterious fourth inversion that many weren't expecting. We can see the supports there, and the track, of course, upside down. Now that twists and comes out from left to right. So right there you can really see the twist in the track work. And we did see some supports coming in on, not sure that I got it on good video or not, we'll see. But we got some supports coming out of that in place just here to the right. I'm going to zoom in at that tree there, and those supports go that direction. But it's going to be really hard to see. Currently, this is actually where track work leaves off, it looks like. We can see a couple workers there working on the project, and we'll have some good still pictures as well coming up in the written post. So stay tuned for all of that as we continue our look. We're going to go over to the campground and see if we can get anything else. So here in the campground area, looking through the trees, we can see, it's going to be hard to make out on the video, but we can see several steel supports, and those are coming down right through here, probably off of the inversion and down into there. Again, this will be something, because of the wood structure, hard to see through the woodwork. Hopefully we'll get a better shot of it with the still shots we've taken, as well as another added bonus, hopefully coming up towards the end of this video. So stay tuned for that as we continue our look at Steel Vengeance here at Cedar Point. So we took our normal video on the way in on Thursday, and just to get a look at the lift and the first part of the structure area here, we can see the lift is still unmoved, as I mentioned before in the earlier part of this video. And then as we round the turn here, we can see the structure. We can see a crane up. That is the fourth inversion being worked on. That crane is helping with workers and that throughout the day. And we'll get a look inside this infield area here in our second half of the video. As we were about to start our construction hard hat tour of Steel Vengeance, we waited outside, just outside the area of the track, and we can see that overbank turn, which is the second large turn on the ride, as well as that track area where the track is beside itself in 3 levels there, all low to the ground, and the top of the lift where it currently is. One more look from this outside area. We take a quick look at that overbanked outward turn again, See this track here. We also see a clearance testing device, obviously for wood clearance. And then as we zoom back out, we can see all of that lift not yet completed there. That's the first drop we're looking at here. Our first view comes from inside the Steel Vengeance area. Gives us another look at that lift and first drop area, as well as the haunt attraction, which used to be Eden Musée, we're now told will be called Deprivation, and all the track there. As we take a quick pan from the first big turn all the way to that overbaked turn, we're standing under the mid-course brake run. From this next shot, we see a lot of track still sitting on the ground, and as we turn around, we zoom into that fourth inversion and get a good look at that and how that loops over the entryway there for trucks and that. Now this will not be the entrance to Steel Vengeance. That's pretty much 100% confirmed that that won't be the entrance, and we did not find out where. This shot of the track shows us where the track work currently leaves off, the next piece they are about to install. So here we take a look at the first drop coming off the lift hill. No track installed here yet, of course, but we do see a lot of the supports in place, and the track there, which leaves off right at the bottom of where that drop ends as we go into that turn. Now as we come back over here, we just take a look at some of the supports in place. Some of those supports are actually for the return, the brake run return for the end of the ride coming out of that fourth inversion. One final look at the lift and some other supports here. I want to thank you everybody for joining on the special edition of Steel Vengeance Construction Update. My name is Jim from WildGravityTravels.com. For more, please subscribe to this YouTube and check out the written post where we will have a lot of great pictures from this tour and beyond at Cedar Point.